Berlin is just one win away for Bayern and Dortmund. The Olympiastadion at the end of May is the destination that both these sides want to go to. That's where they're headed. They've met in the Cup every year since 2012, which, as Lahm said himself, reflects the exceptional positions of both teams. Great rivals, and normally the quality of the football when these two meet is outstanding. They met in the Cup final last season, of course, when in the end Bayern ran out winners on penalties. And it wouldn't surprise me if it goes that far again today. And if these two sides decide to go toe-to-toe, we might see some fireworks this evening. There's certainly the players on the pitch capable of doing that. The 10th meeting between the two sides in the DFB Pokal. Only Bremen and Kaiserslautern have met more often. Dortmund coming into this game off the back of a 3-2 win against the other Borussia, who slid out of the competition yesterday evening on penalties. Two captains know each other, of course, from international duty. Friends and enemies at the same time. A mouth-watering prospect. Lahm on the right, Schmelzer on the left. The referee, Manuel Gräfe. It's the 5th time he's refereed Bayern against Dortmund. 2 wins for both sides. His assistants today, Guido Klever and Markus Sinn. Guido Klever was on the right. Guido Winkmann is the 4th official. Lewandowski will be looking to add to his total of 5 in this competition so far. The return of Marco Reus has bolstered Dortmund of late. But they are missing Marc Bartra, of course. Just 2 weeks since that awful evening in the Champions League with the attack on the bus. All of that is behind us now. And the visitors, kicking from left to right in the yellow and black, are Borussia Dortmund. They are playing Bayern München. If you're just joining us, I'm Phil Bonney. I'll be with you through to the end of the game, and that might be after 120 minutes of football and then penalties. Remains to be seen. This is Robben. Vidal is in a lot of room. He's got his arms wide open, would really like the ball. That's not the best of clearances. Bayern will want to get straight into Dortmund. And they met just a couple of weekends back. Finished 4-1. 2 from Lewandowski. Ribéry and Robben also helped themselves to a goal. Robben with his cutting in from the right, curling left foot classic, which you think people would get a grip on by now, but he does it so well. A little bit of pressure put on Sven Ulreich. Dortmund have not been too brilliant here of late in the Bundesliga. Their last victory here was 2013, 2014. Only winning their last 8 visits. Although, in Dortmund's favour, no side beats Bayern more often than they do here. Ribéry. Shadowed by the other number 7. That's nicely working for the Reds at the moment. Foul. And Guerreiro's gone down. I think it was an unintentional clash with Franck Ribéry. Borussia Dortmund without Marc Bartra, as I said. Nuri Sahin has got an ankle problem. Sokratis, though, was able to make the starting lineup as he pushes the ball back to his keeper. He's got a bit of a muscle problem, but obviously deemed fit to start. Options on the bench includes Kagawa and Pulisic. Alexander Isak is also on the bench for Dortmund this evening. And the youngsters coming up through the ranks. It's an excellent first-time ball. Aubameyang has missed one of the chances of the game, and there's only 3 minutes gone. That should have been 1-0. Inch-perfect cross, and what a layoff from Guerrero. And you'd have put your house on Aubameyang scoring that. That could cost Dortmund very dearly by the end of the evening. Robben looking to whip the ball away from Schmelzer. Vidal. Alaba. Just put a bit of strain on his knee against Mainz and was taken off, but he's also been deemed fit to start. And that was unintentional. Well, he's made a strong stuff though, Vidal. You can see Dembele was just about to clear the ball. They call him the knife in French. But that was more like a sledgehammer. Headed out by Weigl. Dortmund, of course, beat Bayern on match day 11, I think it was, in Dortmund by a single goal to nil. It's been raining a lot this afternoon in Munich. It's nice and greasy. Oh, that certainly gave Roman Bürki cause for concern. Sold out Allianz Arena, as you might expect. A place in the final on the 27th of May in Berlin at stake. Mats Hummels with the clearance. The treble no longer an option. But a domestic double uppermost on the minds of Bayern and their fans. Gonzalo Castro winning free kick. On the quality of that cross. And then Guerrero's ball in for Aubameyang seemed to catch the Gabon international by surprise. Back to Martinez. Ribéry had his arm up. Hummels didn't quite catch that how he wanted. Up against his old team, of course. Robben not captaining the side today, neither's Thomas Muller, he's on the bench. Philipp Lahm has got his captain's armband back after being rested against Mainz. Hummels always alert, always looking to see where he can pass the ball. Vidal. That was great movement from Thiago. Vidal didn't spot him though. At the moment, Dortmund concentrating on not getting caught the same way as they did a couple of weeks back. Both sides probing each other out slightly. That was just too hot for Piszczek. Ancelotti pointing the way forwards. Robben. Schmelzer had the measure of the Dutchman. Lewandowski with his back to goal. Lahm trying to get into the penalty area. Schmelz's clearance is a good one. Right down the line. Still Bayern have it. Alaba. Good header from Piszczek. Dembele. Oh, he was a little unlucky there. Weigl quick on his feet. Lewandowski was nearly able to snaffle that away from the Dortmund defence. Both sides holding their shape. Ball still in play. Referee indicating to play on. Robben with a good movement. Out on that right-hand side. Dinked back in. Lewandowski, Alaba, Ribéry. They're building up for the shot. Ribéry straight at the keeper. Big appeal for handball. Vidal strikes the ball across the face of the goal. That would have been a harsh decision. Did his hand move towards the ball? No, it didn't. It came up. And the referee explaining just what happened. It's not a deliberate handball. The ball hit his hand, and he could do nothing about it from that distance. Good call by the referee. Hummels too far away. There's Julian Nagelsmann having a little evening off, researching Dortmund. Dortmund have got Köln this coming weekend, but the weekend after it's a home game against Hoffenheim. That's why Julian Nagelsmann's in the stadium. Dembele turned quickly, but not quickly enough. Vidal had a little look up, but he knew Hummels was there. Ulreich, that's a little dangerous. That's going to be a card for Julian Weigl. His second one in this competition. I think you can't be too surprised if you get a yellow card for bringing someone down like that. Nearly a quarter of an hour gone. And had things worked out otherwise, it could have been 1-1 by now. Aubameyang missing an absolute sitter that 99 times out of 100 you'd have said he'll put away with ease. And a handball shout that some referees might have given as a penalty. Although I think personally Manuel Gräfe made a good call on that one. Ribery left the ball behind. Dembele has given up the ball easily to Vidal. There's a good travelling contingent of Dortmund fans here this evening as well. Not only the Bayern fans making the noise. Aubameyang's gone on the long chase. They've obviously decided to try and press Bayern when they do that, but not enough yellow shirts came forward to outnumber the Reds. So it didn't work on that occasion. There's Guido Kleve standing next to Carlo Ancelotti in the rain. No one there to collect Royce's header. Sepp Martinez. Thiago turns on the turbo. Piszczek's throw is long, but only as far as Hummels. That was good thinking by Alonso. Lahm and Alonso, both of them retire at the end of this season. Big shame, really. Carlo Ancelotti says he keeps trying to convince Philipp Lahm to change his mind. Because you're retired forever. See the rain dripping off of Marco Reus's face. Touch from Aubameyang. Oh, that's a nasty back pass. What a great effort! Marco Reus makes it 1-0. Guerreiro came out of nowhere to intercept that. And the 1-0 lead they should have had earlier has been delivered, courtesy of Marco Reus. But it was Guerreiro that did the work. And a dodgy back pass that did the damage. Dembele. Martinez passed back without looking. And Guerreiro thought he was going to get his name on the score sheet. Sven Ulreich got enough on it. And Lahm couldn't stop it. That's the danger of not looking up. And Reus is there to bundle it home. That's his second goal in the competition. And Dortmund have the lead. Ribery, nice touch of skill and then a foul. Castro and Lewandowski. That's not cleared properly either. Flag up for offsides. That play will come to an abrupt end. Marco Reus, of course, scored against Hertha Berlin in the round of 16. This is only his second cup game, so it's 2-2 for him. Robben, he's got the better of Schmelzer, or has he? And Dortmund thought that was a goal kick, and the assistant referee agreed with him. Off the aluminium. It somehow avoided Lahm. And Martinez knows that that one was down to him. Guerreiro, just that sort of player. With a burst of speed that can hurt any defence. One thing that Dortmund can't afford to do this evening is get a man sent off. Saw how that worked out recently for Bayern against Madrid. Alonso's whipped that in nicely. Vidal was keen on getting on the end of it. Thiago, similar. Vidal's managed to find room there. And they were lucky. that the ball didn't fly into Vidal. Incidentally, as I'm sure you know, the man who was rather unjustly judged to have fouled his man and was sent off in that game against Madrid. There's a diving in from Alonso here, and the referee surrounded immediately by players, but that was almost worthy of a yellow card, I think. Thiago proclaiming to know better than the referee, which will get himself into trouble. Sven Bender back from injury. Holds a dubious Bundesliga record of being someone who's gone off 16 times before the break or not come out after the break. Does spend a lot of time injured as well. Aubameyang over his head. Dortmund came out in this game and very clearly were prepared to chase any ball going back towards Sven Ulreich. Just looking for a mistake, and they found one. Ribéry. That's a great challenge. Referee doesn't think so. I thought he took the ball. Referee thinks he took Franck Ribéry. Referee's decision is final. That was a perfectly good challenge. Strong, but he took the ball. A little bit like Arturo Vidal in that Champions League game. Dembele cannot believe that he's been penalised for that. It's his first card in this competition. Lewandowski. Well, they've scored 3 goals from direct free kicks in the Bundesliga this season. And this is a good opportunity. We know Alaba can certainly do it from here, but so can Lewandowski. Straight into Aubameyang. And the team in yellow come flooding out, and again, Aubameyang not afraid to chase that ball down. Fast, accurate passing from Bayern. Comes as no surprise to anyone. Socrates puts it out for a third corner to the home side. Bayern with 70% possession. That's a brilliant header. I don't think I've seen a header that hard in a long, long time. And Martinez makes up for his mistake by putting Bayern back on level terms. That was almost like a volley, the way he hit that. And Bayern back on level terms. Look at the room he made for himself. There was so much power on that. And it was directed downwards. Really difficult for keepers to get to. Textbook header. But it was a free header. Ancelotti's eyebrow shoots towards the heavens. Well, 8 goals have been scored in the last 5 competitive matches between these two sides. There's another player down and it's another free kick. It's starting to really warm up in the rather damp Allianz Arena. That's a foul from Xabi Alonso. Stuck his leg out and left it in the challenge. Now Marco Reus will have the chance to show what he's made of. And with all due respect to Sven Ulreich, it's not Manuel Neuer in goal. We know the quality that Reus has in the league. Bayern have only conceded 1 goal from a set piece. Free kick. Some protestation from the Bayern team, and a yellow card for Robben for getting involved where he wasn't wanted. That's his 2nd yellow in the competition. And you'll notice that they're still not back behind the line. That's what Schmelzer's trying to tell the referee. Doesn't matter now, though. Temper's fraying slightly. That was Guerrero that fancied it in the end. And that was what Robben got his yellow card for. Second-guessing the referee's distance calculations. Robert Lewandowski's through. Great challenge from Bender. Gloves off, toe-to-toe. Punch for punch, shot for shot. Brilliant block by Sven Bender. Robben pushed away. And Dembele can show his speed now. He's opted for the pass. That was elegantly stopped by Thiago. Robben was running, it just needed a back heel from Lewandowski, but the ball wouldn't come out from underneath his feet. Interception from Hummels. Nice technique from Alaba to stop that ball. Good movement from Robben. Thiago was rushing along there as well. Both sides really up for this game. Well, that's good running from Gonzalo Castro. And a good challenge from Thiago to get it away from him. Robben has the ball. Ribéry wants it. Vidal has let it go. I think it was Socrates brought down. Referee waves play on. And in the end, Roman Bürki can get his hands on the ball. Well, so far the first half an hour has been a real cup cracker. If you're just joining us, where were you? Aubameyang could have put Dortmund a goal up in the first 3 minutes. Marco Reus getting on the end of a Guerreiro shot to make it 1-0, and then Martinez, whose mistake it was that led to that goal, with a thumping header to make it 1-1. Lahm's got in behind him. Lahm needs to look up. Fighting for every ball. Robben. Vidal. Bayern showing that patience that they're so well known for. It's no wonder that the last 7 Bundesliga champions have been either Bayern or Dortmund. Alaba, Lewandowski flags up, it won't count anyway. Now Lewandowski feels that it's time to argue with the ref's assistant. It won't get either team anywhere. He's offside. Bayern need 2 more wins in both competitions to do the double. They need to win here. And then in Berlin. It's going to be a free kick. There was a push from Socrates. That's a little bit of frustration. He thought he should have had a free kick a little while ago. And 2 wins in the Bundesliga will assure Bayern of the title. If Dortmund won this, they could actually get a record. They'd be the first team ever to reach the final 4 years in a row. At the moment, that might seem a long way away. Just under 10 minutes left of this half. Robben. Flag stays down. Lahm. Vidal. Good block from Gonzalo Castro. He just put everything he had in the way of the ball. Just hope that something would make contact, and it did. It could easily have gone in, of course. Another corner. The volley. Tantalisingly close in the end. Bayern have scored 5 from corners this season in the league. Oh, off the bar and upright. There was a hand in there. Referee again waves play on. Lahm will push it all the way back to Sven Ulreich. Well, it's breathtaking stuff. If you blink, you'll miss something. trying to get close in on Robben, but Alaba was there to keep the ball. Weigl. Oh, under pressure, forced error. Vidal on this side now, crossing for Lewandowski. They can't clear the ball. Panic in the Dortmund ranks. Vidal's free, but he's also offsides. And again, you can't call a handball on that. That's the header off the upright. They're trying their hardest. Martinez playing like a wild thing. Lewandowski couldn't touch it. He was offside. And again, a Dortmund player dispossessed. This is where Sokratis needs to keep his mouth shut, because we've seen already today that referee Manuel Gräfe is not at all worried about dishing out the cards. In fact, he's dealt out 80 yellow cards in his career to Dortmund. Xabi Alonso. Long. That's nicely put back in. Well worked by Bayern, the final shot. Again, making contact with an arm, I think, but again, the referee waving the appeal away. The home side just before the break, really putting on the pressure on the visitors. 75% of the ball. And they're always going backwards, Dortmund. But they're behind to a Mats Hummels goal, and quite expectedly, no celebration from Mats Hummels. 20 goals in the Bundesliga. And now one against his old sides. In the final last season, you might remember, he was on the other side. That's a big blow for Dortmund now. Ribéry's ball. Expertly slotted away. You wouldn't have been surprised if that had been Lewandowski that had poked that through that little gap. Robben had time to collect it. Dortmund really need to steady the ship. Bayern fully in control of this game. In terms of possession, over 290, nearly 300 passes to just over 100 passes for Dortmund. That's how dominant Bayern have been in this first half. Only a third of the passes that Bayern have had. Lewandowski's all on his own. He's got past Bender. There's plenty of support arriving. He just needs to pick a pass. Played the ball, says the referee. Waited too long. But again, Dortmund haven't cleared it very well. Running to catch up the whole time. Despite the rain, despite the cold, the fans now in full voice, and why not? Their side's a goal up. Good first-time pass from Alaba, lets Ribéry in. Dembele, too easily dispossessed. Half-time can't come soon enough for Dortmund, just to get a little bit of respite from this sudden onslaught. Hummels. And there'll be just a single minute of time added on, which is not a lot considering there's been 3 goals. Ribéry got the call from Alaba, and Dortmund are at 6s and 7s. If Bayern can just string their passes together, they can take Dortmund apart in this game. Something needs to be done in the second half. There's the header from Martinez. Ribéry's little dance and the finish par excellence from Hummels. He's allowed himself a little smile. He said, if you can score, I can score. The 2 central defenders for Bayern getting their names on the score sheet. At the moment, Bayern have got 1 foot in Berlin. They could put another foot in if Lewandowski could have got that past Berkey. There would have been a very tall mountain to climb for Dortmund in the second half. At the moment, though, it's just a single goal they're down by. Ribéry and Alaba have been combining excellently today. First half's over. Advantage Bayern at the moment. A rip-snorting first 45 minutes in the Allianz Arena. Half-time score 2-1, but plenty to come. So, out of the catacombs come the teams. 2-1 the score at half-time. Substitution going to be made by Thomas Tuchel and Dortmund. Mats Hummels, scorer of the second goal there. Martinez, we saw it for him. Scorer of the first goal for Bayern, and now the substitution. Gonzalo Castro is replaced by Eric Durm. Injury kept him out a lot of this season. Dortmund's injury worries easing slightly over the last few weeks, although the loss of Şahin till probably the end of the season's not been the best of news. Referee with a final count of the players. It's as simple as this. If you want to play in Berlin at the end of May, you've got to win this game. Bayern and Dortmund have 45 minutes to sort it out between the two of them. Although the way Bayern were playing at the end of that first 45 minutes, It was breathtaking. Dortmund were in a whirl and not in a good way, chasing their tails. It really was an education for them as Bayern ripped into them in the final quarter of an hour of the half. You can't afford to let that sort of thing happen either. Lewandowski cursing his luck, but it was only a half chance. Dortmund were not able to settle after the second goal, and they very nearly conceded a third. At the end of the half, they need to stabilise themselves. Little run from Guerrero came to nothing, but Dembele's rescued it. This is Durm. Aubameyang must not be forgotten by the Bayern defence. So far, it's been the Bayern defenders that have been doing the damage. Something else for Lewandowski to chase. Vidal to his captain. Philipp Lahm would so desperately love to have finished his career in the Champions League final in Cardiff, but finishing his career in the cup final in the Olympiastadion in Berlin will come a close second. Thiago flicked that beautifully with his outside of his right foot. And this is where the trouble starts for the Dortmund defence. Robben's getting in there as well. It's broken kindly for Lewandowski. And in the end, it's nothing more than a goal kick. Came off of Robben's hand, and equally good choice by the referee not to blow the whistle. There was nothing Robben could do about it. Pushed all the way back to Roman Bürki. Neat passing from Dortmund as well. Two top teams in Germany. They've met each other in every single cup since 2012. That's how much these two sides dominate. Arm just gently back to Ulreich. They won't be looking to make any more mistakes today, Bayern. Bayern with just one win in their last 6 games is their worst run for a couple of years. But they're in front now. Just to remind you, if Dortmund get an equaliser and it ends after 90 minutes level, then there'll be 2 periods of extra time. And if it's still level after that, there'll be penalties. Dortmund have come through penalties twice this season, once against Union Berlin and once against Hertha Berlin. Bayern have not had to undergo penalties so far this season. Thiago rolled his man very, very well indeed. Robben wanted it played underneath his feet. Alaba cuts it back for Robben. Julian Weigl puts it out for a throw-in. Bayern with their eyes on the prize for the 19th time. See David Alaba strapped up on that knee that was giving him some trouble against Mainz. Alaba didn't look sure about what had happened there. Royce. Alonso is a pass master at getting that ball away from players in that situation, and he did just that. Lahm. Thiago. Bayern queuing up again at the moment. No risk there for Roman Bürki. Bender. Up into the air by Schmelzer. Martinez's header. Vidal. Coolly done from Robben. Chest according to the referee. Piszczek moves it across towards Durm. Dembele. Nobody in the middle for him to play to, so he's going to have to go back to Durm. Dortmund were very pleased with their 3-2 win away at Gladbach last weekend. Bayern less so on their 2-2 draw in this stadium against Mainz. Schmelzer waiting for the overlap, and in the end, disappointment for Dortmund and for their coach. Martinez is getting himself stuck in the corner. Robben was really up for this game. In an interview, he said he really likes the big games. You can't blame him. Nicely done. Sokratis getting forward. It's a little better. Dembele. Oh, nice body swerve. Good tackle from Hummels. Ball is still playable. That was a sweet body swerve by Ousmane Dembele. And he looked to have carved enough room and time out for a shot, but he hadn't reckoned with Mats Hummels. Timely challenge. And it shows Dortmund can still get in there. Poor throw. Giving possession back to Bayern as if they needed any more. Carved a couple of percentage off the amount of possession Bayern have had, but it's not very much. Lahm just taps it back. And again. Brings it back under control. And Sokratis forced to go all the way back to his keeper. Was well seen by Dembele. Schmelzer and Guerrero. Guerrero's ball. Aubameyang, who's been a shadow of himself in the second half. Well, now Robben can run. Has he got the speed to get past Bender? Yes, he has. Bender made it difficult for him, but still the Dutchman got his shot away. Didn't test Berkey, though. Although Lewandowski was lurking. Guerrero gets it back from Schmelzer. Dortmund just itching to use some of their speeds and precision. Better phase from them. Bayern will be hoping that their run with Dortmund continues. Every time they've beaten Dortmund, they've gone on to win the competition. And this is the 10th time that they've met all told in this competition. Guerrero comes away with the ball. Dembele needs to run a little harder. He's a bit isolated. A lot of red shirts back, keeping Dortmund out. Jerome Boateng about to come on for Bayern. Referee waves play on. Dembele. Alonso just stood there, got himself in the way of the ball. Didn't know much about it, but it was good positioning. Sokratis likes to get forward. Dortmund playing with the right sense of urgency. People want the ball. Schmelzer. Schmelzer's going to go for it. It might have hit Aubameyang on his way into towards the goal. Mats Hummels looks to be struggling. That's not great news for Bayern fans. There's his goal. Boateng comes on. Hummels goes off. 2 goals in this cup competition this season for Mats Hummels. Handshake as well for the ref's assistants. It's tough going out there. Timely header from Sokratis. Good tackle from Thiago. Bad tackle from Sokratis. It'll be a free kick. The last 3 times these sides have met in the cup, it's gone to extra time. The next goal might be very decisive. Thiago. I'll try and save the corner. That was well done by Berkey. That's suicide. Lewandowski, Robben, off the post again. What do Bayern have to do to make it 3-1? Talk about chances not taken. This game's been full of them. Smile from Robben. What can you do? If it hits the post, it hits the post. That's raised the temperature another couple of degrees in the Allianz Arena. Dembele. Oh, sweet dribbling from Dembele. That's really good stuff. Chance now for Dortmund. Durm will let that one go out for a corner. That was asking for trouble. And in fact, that was an excellent stop. Sven Bender putting that one onto the post. Dortmund with 6 goals from corners in the league. That one's skied up there. Not going to cause any trouble for Sven Ulreich. 8 games since joining. That's all he's played for Bayern. The injury to Manuel Neuer is actually doing him a favour. Schmelzer is not going to let Robben get away with that ball. It's another Bayern corner, though, of which they've had a few this evening. In the end, he decides to leave it for Alonso. So it will swing out rather than in. That was a timely header for Dortmund too. Martinez was threatening to get a second. I think that came off the crossbar as well. He just loves the big occasions. Dortmund seem to have invented a new method of getting themselves boxed into their own corner. Oh. At schoolboy level, there'd be some coaches screaming on the touchline. Aubameyang very nearly released by that through ball. Referee indicated play on despite Lewandowski going down. Although he might have been a little lucky, because it did look as if he was backing in. It's a good ball from Bender for Schmelzer. He took a cross though. Vidal went screaming in to get that one. The will is much stronger in Bayern than it is in Dortmund at the moment. Didn't start that way. Very much on a par at the beginning of the game. It's good work from Piszczek. Guerrero looks across, sees that Schmelzer's there, sees that Bender's with him. Bender just needs to keep going forward as long as Bayern don't try and tackle him. Guerrero nudged off the ball. Weigl, Schmelzer will have to run back with it, but they do keep possession. Poor pass. They've been about equal on poor passes in this game. Around about 50 each. Dembele lifted nicely. Aubameyang's there. It's 2-2. He's been so quiet, you wouldn't have thought he wasn't there. Dembele knew where he was. And Dortmund are 2-2. Aubameyang adds to his impressive tally this season, but funnily enough, his first one in the cup. Perfect positioning. How did the defenders lose track of the obvious threat that Aubameyang is? All to play for. Thomas Tuchel able to do a little happy dance and skip along the touchline. It's getting serious now. 20 minutes to play. Neither side will be wanting to do extra time and penalties. They've got games coming up at the weekend. Wolfsburg away for Bayern. Köln at home for Dortmund. Thiago, Ribéry. That's nicely dinked in. Dembele controls it. Dortmund can come forward, it's 4-on-4. Oh, poor pass, and now Boateng can start things moving for the home side. Ribéry's gone for the shot, it's a bullet. Straight at the keeper though, Thiago. Good footwork from Bayern. Once again, Dortmund are just spinning on their heels. They've woken Bayern up again with that goal. Or reinvigorated Bayern. It's not that Bayern were asleep. They're trying just that little bit harder again now. Arturo Vidal with gloves on. It's not that cold, to be honest. Wet, yes. Careless. Alonso gets it back for Bayern. Robben. Still Robben. And he leant back as he hit that one. Here's the goal again. Well, if he hadn't missed that easy one right at the beginning, it might be 3-2 by now. Great work from Dembele. 11 assists in the Bundesliga. Aubameyang, of course, with the most goals in the Bundesliga so far this season, just one more than Robert Lewandowski. Ambitious pass. Well, chewing gum's in, and the instructions are coming out. Who is going to tip the balance in their favour? There's nothing more than Dortmund would love to do than to spoil Bayern's dream of the domestic double. Royce, he's got Dembele with him. Aubameyang's gone on a sprint. He'll have to wait. Doesn't want to be offsides. Guerrero, back to Royce. Dembele carves out some room. Excellent shot! Dortmund are in front! He's been threatening to do that all evening. His close control is superb, and his finishing is magnificent. Dortmund fans go wild. What a comeback. They were 2-1 down at half-time. Ousmane Dembele with his first goal ever in the competition puts Dortmund in front. They nearly messed it up. Nice little turn inside and the left foot finish from Dembele. And he lifted that past Sven Ulreich to perfection. Still 15 minutes to play, though. Anything could happen. I keep harking on about it, but the last 3 cup meetings between these two sides went to extra time. Aubameyang will chase it. Well, that's come very fortuitously to Vidal. I've harried the ball away from him. Alonso's in there. Boateng with a controlling header. Committed challenges. Referee waves play on again. He's been very good with the handball rule so far this evening. We're trying to play it out when sometimes just a great big hoof up the field will do it. Boateng like a rock, stopping that ball going any further. Referee quick to come across. Thomas Müller with his tracksuit off, or half off. No guesses what's coming. Something from the training grounds. It very nearly worked too. Referee's gone for what's going to be, and for whom? I think that might just be a yellow card for a dive. It is a yellow card for a dive for Xabi Alonso. Trying to pull wool over the referee's eyes, although there was contact with Dembele's knee. Or Dembele's knee made contact with Xabi Alonso, and he's the player who's going to come off. And he sprints over, of course he does. There's 12 minutes to play and they're a goal down. Thomas Müller, what can he do? Well, he can pretty much do the lot, but will he be able to do it right now? That's the point. That's what Bayern needs. Second best assister, or along with Dembele, one of the top three providers of goals in the league. Forsberg, of course, way out in front. Have we seen the last of the drama this evening? I'm not sure we have. It's not called Der Klassiker for nothing when these two sides meet. Piszczek harrying Franck Ribéry. Referee will pull play back. Substitution for the visitors. Pulisic will come for Lukasz Piszczek. And they're not in any hurry to go, you might have noticed. 68% of the ball with Bayern. But the score at the moment, 3-2 for Dortmund. Guerrero. Dembele had made a nice looking run. This is Royce. Oh, so very nearly past Boateng. now trying to get behind the home side. Let's go Bayern score a goal. Pretty much translated. Dortmund's last 23 away games, they haven't conceded more than one goal. That's in this competition, of course. Bayern have broken that little stat this evening. Bayern do have the best attack in this year's competition. They've scored 12 goals, but that was also before this game started. Scored a couple more this evening. And look keen to score again. This is Robben. Lahm. Always looking. Robben for the curling shot! He does that so very well. Dembele scoring that third goal that might just be enough to send Dortmund to Berlin. Look how pleased they all are. A little wry twitch and smile from Philipp Lahm. Dortmund have not lost a cup semi-final for more than 3 decades. They're the only side that have won 4 times in this stadium since it was opened in 2005. But the game is not over yet. But you might notice the Dortmund defence is willing to punt the ball up the pitch as far as they can. Goal kick. They'll take their time. Another change on the way. Douglas Costa getting his tracksuit off. Ball has to come outside of the box. That's why the protest. Big kick from Bürki. Simply, if the ball's in their half, it's not in yours. Dortmund will have to make sure that they don't give Bayern too much room to move. Nicely done, Müller. Lewandowski can't make good on it. Lewandowski's not been given the time in the box today that he gets at some other clubs, or against some other clubs. 5 minutes for Bayern to get back on level terms and push it to extra time. Fresh legs down that left side. Douglas Costa for Franck Ribéry. Thiago. Müller. He will certainly G the other players along. Nicely, very nicely done. Robben's going to get on the end of it. Now there's trouble. Wow, that was an excellent save by Bürki. What does Robben have to do today to get that ball in the back of the net? That's the second ball on the pitch. And the referee really should stop play, or somebody should kick the ball out. Somebody has collected it now. Weigl took out Vidal. That hurt. Although Weigl swung his leg at the ball, to be honest. Vidal was not what he was aiming for. It's what he hit, mind. And that's why there's a free kick. Thiago Alaba. If not now, then when? Oh, it's too long for Lahm. I think that was another training ground worked free kick, the save off the forearm. Robben knows how close that was. Thomas Tuchel clapping his hands. He can't believe that there's so much time still to play, I'm sure. That was nicely done. Now they need to make sure they know where Martinez is. This is Vidal. Lahm. What a jump from Guerrero. That's going to go straight into the hands of Berkey. And there are players down left and right. That's not going to go down well with the home fans. The one that they'll really be worried about is Bender, but both of them took a crack off of each other there as they both desperately tried to clear the ball. If you see, or if you'd have seen it there, you wouldn't have complained at all about them asking just for a little bit of treatment. Well, that's running in nicely for Royce. Aubameyang trying to close down Sven Ulreich as he's done all game. He's not really done too much else apart from score that goal just before the 70th minute mark. Just a minute of normal time now left for Bayern to push this one to extra time. Dembele couldn't get it away from the Bayern player. Vidal over the top. Pulisic will take his time and then hit it as long as he can, but it's gone straight to Douglas Costa, who fancies something into the box. Was that a shot? Was it a pass? Didn't matter. Berkey swallowed it whole and spat out the rind. Five minutes of time added on. 5 minutes. That's known as Bayern time for the people that are not great fans of Bayern München. So Bayern have 5 minutes to rescue the double. Route 1 football. And a technical change has been made. Ginter, Matthias Ginter, a defender, has come on in place of Marco Reus, or is coming on in place of Marco Reus. There's Marco Reus's opening goal. So Dortmund are going to try and shut up shop and keep Bayern out, but they haven't been doing that very well at all recently. And there were times today where Dortmund were spinning round in circles trying to keep up with Bayern. That's out for a corner. A rare corner for Dortmund this evening. Only their second. Vidal wanting to play the role of referee, frustrated by the amount of time and it's been taking them. Oh, that could have torn it. Touch from Weigl. 57 Bundesliga games without being involved in a single goal. If that had gone in, he'd have been celebrating for a month. Had to come back in the summer and collect him. Costa, that had some spice behind it. Little good challenge. It'll just be a throw. 2.5 minutes to play. Lahm said if we don't get to the final, it'll be a good season instead of a very good season. Every second counts. Handball was the appeal. The referee has brought play back though for an elbow on Schmelzer. Martinez jumping to try and get the ball. It wasn't really an elbow, to be honest. He's frustrated because it wasn't deliberate either. And there was contact. Schmelzer made the most of it, of course. But who wouldn't? 3-2 up against the record champions with just a couple of minutes to play. Now there's going to be a yellow card. I think it was Roman Bürki that got that one. Yes, indeed. Into the last minute of time. This will be a massive, massive win for Dortmund, unless Bayern can do something very quick indeed. Aubameyang. Pulisic. Trying to close things down. 30 seconds. Bayern can't get it forward. Oh, that was a little rough in the challenge there from Martinez. Referee plays on advantage. Aubameyang, if he's clever, he'll just run to the touchline. 10 seconds. Dortmund almost in the final. Durm is down. He'll need treatment. That was a firm header from Martinez. There's a smile under that face somewhere. So it does look, after the disappointment against Real, that Bayern's season will be confined to just the title. It will be the 5th title in a row. The ball's out, and now Dortmund will take their time. Shinji Kagawa can't wait. 6 minutes are gone. Manuel Gräfe checks his watch one more time. He knows that any decision will be put through a microscope. But that's it. And a famous victory for Dortmund in the Allianz Arena as they become the first team ever to reach the final 4 years in a row. Bayern have let this one get away from them. They've been on a bad run of form by their standards. The final score from the Allianz Arena, Bayern München 2, Borussia Dortmund 3.